Hello, I'm Sharon from Sharon Shed Signs and Designs. I've got a couple cute projects lined up, I think, that I hope you're going to enjoy. I am using a 16-inch round from Walmart. I have base coated it with Dixie Belle drop cloth. I'm going to be using one of my very favorite all-time stencils to start with, and that is this fleur de lis. And I'm going to kind of work on an angle. But I'm going to get this laid down. I am going to use Dixie Belle Savannah Mist to do this. It's kind of a light blue-gray, I would say. This is a, I think, 5/8 inch. Yep. Brush, it looked a little small to me, but it is a 5/8. So get this put on. I use a light circular motion to start and apply more pressure as I use the paint out of my brush. If you don't like that, you can pounce or stipple, as some people call it. So let's see what we got. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I am going to use this Simply Blessed door hanger, and it is for a 12-inch round, but I'm going to make it work for this one. Okay, now here's where it may get gaudy, but we're going to see. We are going to see. I've got this piece of tape here to divide my two sections of the board, and I'm going to paint that section this blue color. I get my Dixie Belle paint on Etsy, and sometimes I have a hard time seeing exactly what color it's going to be. So I'm kind of flying blind, but I thought I was going to like this color, and I do. Take that up. I like that. I don't think it's going to be too gaudy with the other, with the solid blue strip in the middle. So once again, I am going to line up. All right. I think that's okay. Now, I'll move my tape. It sure is. I'm going to line up the edge of my tape with the edge of my fleur de lis. At least that's my hope. It would be easier to do that if I use the sensitive surface frog tape. If you've never used that, and I just got blue paint on my hand. I've never known me to do a live yet that I didn't end up in a mess. Okay. If you use the sensitive surface frog tape, you can't tell, but it's kind of see-through, at least more than the green. You see that you can see through that and kind of help line it up. If I'm trying to line something up, I like this. Now I have to remember when I put my words on that I've got this angled and turn it. There's my top. And I'm going to use the word Simply Blessed. I'm going to put it on in black so that it should show up. I think one of the things I like about stenciling is it's fast because I don't have a lot of patience. Okay. So I think you can see that, but that's that project. I really like it. I wasn't too sure I was gonna putting the different prints together, but I do. Okay, nextly. And I did not paint this board, so I'll have to hurry up and do that. And I'm going to use drop cloth again. This is a 12-inch round from Walmart again. I am done with that, so I'm going to put it in some water and dry this. Okay, I am using He Is Risen. Actually, I'm going to tape over the flowers because I'm not going to use those. So I'm going to put some tape on there. Some tape right there so I don't get into that. So I'm going to use Bark Brown. It's a folk art, and that's what I'm going to use for my thorns. Well, actually, maybe first of all, I better do my words. I'm going to do those in black. So I'm done Just start at one edge and go on around. All right. See, I got a little space there. I'm going to wipe off with a wet wipe, and then I'm going to carry my thorns on down a little bit. All right, let's see what I want to do to get that lined up, kind of, sort of. I think that's what I'm going to do right there. We'll see how that goes. Okay. And then I am going to use this rub-on from the Springtime Flowers and Butterflies. I'm going to kind of put that about there. That should be good. Get that. Need to go over that completely and make sure it's adhered to your board. Once it is, you do not want to move it. You are committed. I'm not going to worry about the edges. I'm just going to... I start in one corner with a circular motion once I make sure it's all stuck to the board somewhat. Okay, I like that on there. And then, somewhere on my table here, I have a cross. I knew I had one. Glue that on. I just thought it would be perfect on here. I think it's stuck. Okay, you guys. So here's this one. And then here is this one. So that's our two projects for tonight. Thanks, you guys. I love you all. I appreciate you. And if you'd follow me on my page, Sharon Ched Signs and Designs, that would be awesome. Anyway, I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.